Hey everybody, spiritual whistleblower here with another video on narcissistic abuse. How's everyone doing? I'm in the park. Look at that beautiful sunshine. I just love peace, quiet. I love enjoying nature, and I'm having a wonderful day, and I hope you're having a wonderful day too. Before I jump in the video, I'm coming to the Midwest. I gotta promote. I will be in Denver, Colorado, Minneapolis, Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, St. Louis, and Kansas City, Missouri. I've already started selling tickets and giving out the locations. The emails have gone out. A lot of people are hitting me up. So be sure, because it's limited seating due to COVID guidelines. I got to do the social distancing thing, guys. Don't wait till the last minute and it sells out. Chicago and Detroit are my bigger groups. They're my larger groups. So I am expecting a very nice turnout for both Chicago and Detroit, okay? You need phone coaching, you know how to reach me. Set up your appointment, ChanelJasmine@gmail.com. And I think that's about it. Okay, so the topic for today is there's a gift and a curse when you are the chosen one. Okay, when I say chosen one, you are the black sheep of your family. If you, like myself, were attacked and bullied your entire childhood by all sorts of people and you just didn't understand. I mean, elementary school, middle school, high school, college, family members, fake friends, and finally, your lovers. And you ever sat up and said, what the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me that I keep attracting these people? I'm tired, Lord. How many times have you cried out to God and said, what is it? Almost to the point that it made you start doubting God. It almost fucked up your relationship with God because you don't even want to believe, it almost feels like, well, actually make you feel angry towards God because you're going to question God, like, why do you keep letting people hurt me? My family, my parents, my siblings. I know I ain't perfect. I got my shit with me, but I don't deserve this shit. It's like you have spent the last 10, 20 years jumping from one situation, escaping one toxic person just to jump into another situation. You go to work, you're surrounded by gossiping, narcissistic co-workers. You drop your child off to school, you're dealing with toxic school teachers and superintendents. You go to church, there's trifling motherfuckers, in the choir and in the finance committee and all these committees they have. These narcs are everywhere, and they're constantly testing you, and you're just like, why do I attract them? What is it about me? What am I doing wrong? Let me explain something to you. Don't be bitter. And I know that's hard because, listen, I've been bitter for a very long time at a lot of people. But when you figure this shit out, you're going to have a lot of peace, inner peace within yourself. What if I told you you were marked to be the one to break the generational curse in your family? What if I told you there are several generations going back to your ancestors? There's a lot of trauma that has been passed down from generation to generation, back from, your family, that, whoever you're tied to, all the way back to the motherland, Africa. There has been an incredible amount of trauma that has been passed down generation to generation to generation. People think this started in the slave days. No, this did not. Narcissistic abuse is biblical. There are a lot of stories in the Bible about different narcissists. Judas was a narcissist. The story of Moses, Pharaoh, yeah, it's a whole lot of them. Pontius Pilate. But Satan, Lucifer, was the original head narcissist. We got to remember he was an angel and he got tossed out of heaven. Therefore, he's furious at God. He's a fallen angel. Lucifer knows the Bible. Lucifer was once an angel. He was cast out of heaven. So this thing goes all the way back to the beginning of time. Lucifer wants revenge. And how does Lucifer get revenge against God? I mean, because we know ultimately God is going to win in the end. Lucifer has to create his own army. He has to train his army how to plot and prey on. His army is a bunch of predators. And these predators are well skilled at manipulation and hypnosis, which we call today love bombing. So these predators target people with an anointing, people like you and me. We are the chosen one. We are God's children. We have a calling. We were marked by God the time we were conceived, not the time we were born and pushed out of our mother's wombs. The time you were conceived, conception, when that sperm hit the egg, you were marked, okay? Satan has programmed his entire army to become predators. I want you to go out into the field in the world. This is global. This is every culture, every race, man, woman, child, even animals, because a narcissist will poison and kill an animal and torture animal. This is why we have animal cruelty laws today, because people do vicious, horrible things to animals. Satan has taught them to pray, go out into the field. You're a predator, and I need you to go out into the field and target people that have an anointing, a covering over their life, people that God have marked. And I want you to constantly bully, attack. But wait. Before you get to the bullying, you got to be nice. You got to infiltrate. You can't, the way that you infiltrate, you got to come as everything that they dream of. You got to be sweet, nice, loving, kind. You got to be conniving and manipulative. A wolf in sheep's clothing when you present yourself to the anointed. Because the anointed, we are empaths, we are loving. We always see the good in people. We are too trusting. So that is how the narcissist is able to infiltrate. And they come into our life so swiftly. I love you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. They tell us everything that we want to hear. And we believe it without making them prove themselves. Satan has them well trained. And then Satan also taught them that once you get in, when you break into the chosen one's life, you are to dismantle them, completely annihilate their belief in God, destroy their relationship with God, stop them from going to church every Sunday, isolate them from their loved ones so they feel like they can't turn to anyone in times of need, break down their self-esteem and confidence levels, take their money, their resources, so they can't escape. They have to rely on you. And then you take their money and you go spoil yourself and go buy drugs and alcohol and spend money on all your addictions, your sex addictions. You're buying pussy in the street, you're gambling. Take the money from your loved one and go do that. Go trick on your tricks and buy your drugs and alcohol and all your addictions. I want you to break this person down, because this person is a child of God and I can't stand God. I hate God for kicking me out of heaven. How dare he? Now I'm going out into the field and I'm going to send my army out to target all of God's children. So let me make you understand something. You want to know why your entire childhood up until now, it has been one person in and out of your life pretending to love you just so they could get close to you to fucking destroy you? It's the work of the devil. Mommy and daddy. Some of y'all don't want to fucking believe this shit, but I'm going to drill it in your head. One or both of your parents are narcissistic. And what that means is they are demonic. What that means is they don't love you. Don't try to twist it into what you want it to be. The harsh reality is they don't fucking love you. They don't love any of their children. They don't love themselves. They don't love anyone. There's no love in there. Do they know how to copy and pretend that they love? Sure. They're excellent at emulating emotions. They get on their Facebook pages. Oh, look at this picture of my beautiful children. I love my children. Look at my grandbabies. Oh, look at me going to church. I love my community. They're always faking like they're loving individuals. They're so good at putting on facades. But if you break them down behind closed doors and you see them for who the fuck they really are, there's nothing in there. It's hollow. They're copying. They know how to mimic and copy emotions so that they appear loving. And I know you want to believe your parents love you. They don't love you. Your parents have full-blown MPD. They do not love you. They don't. You are here. You were conceived out of manipulation. Let me break this the fuck down to you. Your mama and your daddy, they conceived you out of manipulation. If they're narcissists, you were not conceived out of love. You were conceived to control the other parent. Your daddy might have deliberately trapped and impregnated your mama to control her, or your mama might have poked holes in a condom or fucked your daddy during her ovulation date to trap him. Narcissists trap their victims with pregnancy and marriage. That is not love, that is manipulation. Then when the child is born, they will use that child as a pawn piece to further maintain control, to further abuse, control, and manipulate their partner. They'll even punish the child, neglect the child, abuse the child. Y'all better understand how this motherfucking game works. So as you become a teenager and you're understanding just how mean and cruel your narcissistic parents are and how they have trained you to be codependent. They trained you to have low self-esteem. They've trained you to have no boundaries, which means anybody toxic can come in and out of your life. They've trained you to take care of other people before you take care of yourself. And they've trained you to be their personal fucking slave so that when you become an adult, they've already set you up to fail. That's why a lot of people don't understand how they end up in prison. A lot of these ex-convicts don't understand that their parents are the originators. Their parents set them up to fail in life. And then you get toxic friendships and toxic relationships. Everyone around you, those toxic friends are reflections of your toxic parents. Because your parents normalized their toxic behavior, you are now normalizing this in friendships and relationships. Your parents are the root of your problems. You are chosen. That's why everyone attacked you your entire life. It is a gift and a curse, but when you realize it's a gift, you'll see things differently and you'll gladly accept it and you'll fight for God and you'll go out here and destroy narcissists. God bless y'all.